They tried. They tried.
Yeah.
They tried their best. Oh man, another long day in the office yesterday.
Shit be like that. It be like that
Like
sometimes.
that way too often. Yo.
Yo.
You hear me good? We fine? We good?
Man, we good. We good.
Welcome back. Another episode, week 11, Overreaction Monday, man-to-man pod. What's November 22nd? Another crazy week in the NFL. I'm one half of the pod, Darius Butler. Got my co-host, Antoine, Bethea.
Yo.
Man, another crazy Sunday, man. Any immediate takeaways?
Oh man. Immediate takeaways. I would say
Like, as soon as you went to sleep after Sunday night football last night, you like, all right.
I would say the Patriots are for real. Immediate. I would say Arizona Cardinals are for real.
So you feel like you got a little more clarity in the landscape?
I think so, man. I think so. This week, it's still some teams that's kind of on the bubble for me. Like, I'm not sure exactly what's gonna happen, but I think I got a little bit more clarity.
So a lot of teams like that for me. It's like, man, as soon as you start getting faith and thinking you know a team on any end of the spectrum, they come out and surprise you, man. My immediate takeaway when I went to sleep last night was I was right about Justin Herbert. Right back in the MVP conversation.
But and my knock on that one though, like, last night he performed well, but the previous 2 weeks I didn't hear none of this talk.
Whoa. The previous 2 weeks, he had a bad game, average game last week.
I didn't hear any MVP talks the previous 2 weeks. That's all I'm saying.
The week prior to that, he had like a perfect passer rating or something crazy like that, and they won the game. But
the previous 2 weeks, I didn't hear that talk. But I know you on Twitter. I know you on Twitter right now saying, Justin Herbert is your MVP right now.
I got to stick with him. Everybody else, we're going to get to that, though. We're going to get to that. We definitely going to get to that. Obviously, a lot of big games to get to. Got to get to the LeBron.
Yep.
Isaiah Stewart shit. What else going, man? It's a lot going on today, man. Which one? Do you want to jump right to these games?
Man, we're going to jump right into it, man. Sunday night game. Sunday night game, man. We had the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We both had the Chargers
that game was drunk.
winning. But I mean, that's what the people want to see. High scoring game. I was surprised. I was surprised in this one. I thought this was going to be one of them games where the Chargers were going to come out and finish the Steelers early, especially with the Steelers having a lot of their three of their top players on defensive side of the ball out. But they came in, they played well.
Yeah, they definitely played well, and Ben played good. Defense, I mean, for what was out there, I mean, they played all right, I guess. Cam, hey,
don't say that. Don't say that.
Don't say what? I mean, it was a lot of, like, you was missing TJ Watt, it was missing Minka, missing Joe. Like those some big pieces at this point in the season, especially against this type of offense. But Herbert came out, did what I thought he was supposed to do. I ain't gonna say it. Great performance all around by Herbert and that offense, man. Steelers, they came out, put up a fight. Chargers tried to trick it off. Yeah, they tried their damnedest to trick it off, but Justin Herbert found Mike Williams up. I want to talk about that coverage too, that trap coverage.
Trap coverage, yeah. That's a safety. That's a safety 100%.
Safety, okay.
Trap coverage as a safety, your job is to get over that number one. Obviously, you got to read that number two.
That's the hardest thing.
That's the hardest thing. But when I'm looking at it, that number two, for me, like that number two has to really. If a number two is going vertical, he's going to get vertical right now.
Yep.
You'll be able to read his tempo as far as, what do I need to do? Because for the people listening, a lot of time that trap coverage, you gotta read that number two. He's going to kind of dictate what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
That's the whole read for the corner, for the safety, especially because they blitz the nickel too.
Exactly.
I don't know if you guys saw the end of this game, but blitz the nickel was a corner, the safety out there. And then Herbert after the game said it was something they had been doing all game. So it kind of came back to it.
But for the safety, man, he got to get over top of number one. Like,
got to.
You can't be. I ain't gonna say that word. You can't be hesitant. You can't be hesitant, because if you don't get over top, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. And on that corner too, man, I'm gonna thought of it. I know people go over it different ways. If two don't break out
right now,
like just stay high. You know what I mean? Because when he sits down, that's kind of that gray area that everybody talk about. Okay, if he sits down, because that linebacker, he's to 3. So if he sits down, hey, am I coming off or you getting? Because we got to be on the same page. If two do anything but go vertical, hey, I'm sitting this turn to 2. Like you said, safety got to get over the top. But as a corner, I'm thinking, hey, I got to stay on top of one, especially as Mike Williams. I got to stay on top of one unless 2 really takes me off that. I know the safety going to be over the top.
And as a safety D-butt, hearing you say that, man, I appreciate that. a lot of times the corners, like you said, they undress it way too early and puts a lot of stress on the safety. So again, that's when your safety and your corners on the same page. So I appreciate you saying that, man.
Yeah, hey man, I got you. We just got to be on the same page. But you cannot make that mistake at that point in the game. Tough way to end it because they fought. I mean, Steelers didn't cover, so we didn't get that right. They were up 14 points in the fourth. I mean, the Chargers didn't cover.
But again, man, like, last week I came on here, Overreaction Monday, and the first thing I said when I came on the show, when you was like, yo, what are your thoughts? I said, man, the Chargers are frauds, right?
And you feel like that game last night?
Man, it didn't move me either way. I felt as though with Watt, Hayden, Minka.
Special team. I think the special teams need to be.
I felt as though this game should have not, in my opinion, obviously it's any given Sunday. I don't think this game should have been this close.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, it's any given Sunday. No doubt. No doubt about that.
Yeah, it's tough. And that's the Steelers now. The Steelers, head coach Mike Tomlin, quarterback Ben Roethlisberger, and a lot of people banged up on the defense. You still got Cam out there, still got Bush over there. So still the Pittsburgh Steelers. So
no doubt about it. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I definitely didn't expect them to lay down, but I definitely the Chargers should have won this game by at least a touchdown, at least 10 points. They tried to trick it off at the end, but got it done, man. Got to win, an ugly win. Matter of fact, a team we've been talking about getting a bunch of ugly wins. The Chiefs. And did you take the Chiefs in this one?
I did. No, I did not. I took the Cowboys.
Okay, we were both on the same page with the Cowboys, man.
Yeah.
Knowing Cooper's going to be out. Some other guys had to step up. CD Lamb ended up getting banged up. Neither one of these quarterbacks scored a touchdown. Dallas didn't score a touchdown all Sunday. How you feel about these Cowboys, man? And shoot, I guess you could say, how you feel about these Chiefs?
Hey, I think I was one of the people a few weeks ago was kind of counting the Chiefs out.
You were?
I was. I thought they was not dead, but I thought they was going to be be rough for them. But again, like you said, they getting these ugly wins. They continue to stack them. On the other side, Dallas, these last couple of weeks, man, they've been inconsistent.
Been very volatile.
And I got a message from a coach that's in the NFC East, and we're gonna talk about that later.
Okay.
And I kind of told him, we was talking. I said, hey, in y'all division, it's kind of wide open. So, hey, it is
wide open. I don't know about.
I would say wide open, but I ain't gonna say wide open. But I would say the coach on the Washington football team, and I said, y'all, they still have a chance.
I mean, I like what Heineke's doing out there with that team, man. You lost Chase Young, which I think will show up at some point in the season. But I mean, they got an impressive win, but I thought yesterday. But I still think Dallas is in the driver's seat easily in this division. But they're not who we thought they were. I don't feel like they're not who we thought they were, especially a few weeks ago. And then coming into this Sunday, I'm like, hey, I was trying to find like a top MVP candidate, and everybody had too many blemishes except for Dak. He had that one game against Denver. I'm like, you know what, Dak going into Sunday, and then this game happened, so that's what kind of got me back to that Herbert MVP. But anyway, I was shocked by this performance by Dallas, man. Everybody was putting them back at the top of the ladder, and they went on the road. I'm thinking they're gonna pack the run game. They have the better defense, and they both defenses played well, but they laid an egg, man, especially offensively. I felt like they should have ran more with Zeke and Pollard back there.
But Zeke got banged up a little bit.
You got to keep, but Pollard, well, he had he was averaging 7 yards to carry, 9 carry. They don't even have to come on, man. You got to run the ball, especially against his chief defense. I know Chris Jones, they put him back in that inside. That completely changed the dynamic of that defense. Man. And they look into that. The boys took control of the game yesterday. And
Chris Jones had a hell of a game. I think 3.5 sacks,
big PBU,
tackles for loss, PBA. He had a huge game, but. Again, we're gonna find out who Dallas really is. We're gonna find out who they really are. These next couple of weeks, Kansas City, we're gonna see who they are.
You think they back? This is a big. I feel like this is a big game.
It was a huge game. You know how it is. It's all about confidence. And when you continue to win these games, obviously this was a huge game for them with Dallas coming into town. Being one of them top teams in the NFC, for them to get this win is all about confidence. And if that team, with all the talent that they have on that roster, gets that confidence back going, who knows, what we can see out of KC.
Yeah, man. So I guess Vegas knew something, man. Vegas had a favorite by 2.5 in this game. We both thought that got us again. Matter of fact, I think we got our records up. This look accurate.
Yeah, this looks very accurate. Man, week 11, I was 86 against the money line, 6-8 against the spread. Overall, 97, 66-1 against the money line, 79, 85 against the spread. I wonder what those records are like compared to the masses.
I know, because watching that game last night, I saw a lot of people tweeting about how terrible this season has been for bettors, at least. So obviously it's been great for Vegas. 7-7 money line this week, 5-9 against the spread, 96, 67-1 money line, 73-90-1 against the spread right now, man. It's gross.
Yeah,
it's absolutely gross.
You would have been eye on that money line if you would have wanted to change them at the last minute.
I be doubting myself, man. I hit Tone a couple. Let me get the Seahawks. What I say?
Thought you were doing something too.
let me swap it to the Seahawks and let me get the Bears, man.
Hey, you thought you were doing something.
Man, so that's where I'm trying to catch up. I can't catch up. This game right here.
Yeah.
This messed me up, man. This is when I jumped. You said bet on the teams, not the quarterback.
Bet on the teams, D-Butt. Bet on the teams, man. The Chicago Bears have shown you all year what they are. They have a promising young quarterback. Your defense is a solid defense. They played without Matt yesterday. Other than that, brother, That's all they got.
Yeah, that was a huge letdown. I know they only got 3 wins on the season, but that was a huge letdown. I'm like, okay, you got the young kid Hundley in there for Baltimore, which I feel like he did a really good job.
A
Getting the
phenomenal
call
job.
late, stepping up, taking on the starter role from a backup. He did his thing. Obviously, Fields got banged up. Dalton came in, but I feel like this is a game that the Bears should have won, but bet on the better team, man. Learned my lesson.
Hey, man. And again, Chicago, probably like the second to last, third to last play of the game. Another blown coverage.
I didn't see this one.
Yeah, another blown coverage. As you know, the Baltimore,
the right sideline.
Yeah, they got in that bunch. Bad communication, and that's why offense is getting that bunch.
Mm-hmm.
To create some type of confusion amongst the DBs. They let, I think it was Sammy Watkins, they let him go. He found him on the sideline. So,
and they obviously needed a touchdown at that point in the game, man.
Touchdown. Yeah. So shout out Baltimore.
You think Nagy up out of there? I came in the season saying he was on a hot seat. A lot of people like, nah. A game like this,
man, I think he's on the hot seat, bro. I think he out of there.
Yeah, I think this is, and I think he should be. If we keeping it a bug, I think he should be. Get Justin Fields, fresh staff, fresh start, and let's see what we got with this kid, man.
Yeah. And then
one quarterback.
But I hate these type of situations for the young quarterbacks, man, because he's I hate it, but then I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of on the fence because I hate it because he got a year with the staff, getting acclimated to the offense, and now you bring in a whole nother staff. Again, that's just another year him learning a new offense, getting his feet wet. But like you said, if he's able to get a staff that's, I guess, more cohesive on the same page, it can help him in the long run.
I think so too. And I hope it happens, like you said. But it happens with a lot of these quarterbacks that come in, especially get drafted high. First 5 years, they had 3-4 coordinators. I think Herbert on his third coordinator already. So, but if you get one of these, sharp play callers, it can definitely work out the better for him in that franchise. And they've been waiting forever to get a quarterback. So you finally got to do right by. Let's see, man. We got any other overreaction? Here go
overreaction. 5 peaks.
I don't even know how much of an overreaction that one is. That was something we talked. Matter of fact, let's jump to that game because this was another one I switched up on.
I don't know why.
Because why did you have? I want to hear why you had so much conviction with Colt McCoy going into Seattle.
Okay, so
the Seahawks.
2 weeks ago, Colt McCoy came out and had a great game. Last week, not so much.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you go and look at last week and see what Seattle did, what Russ did, nah. Again, as far as quarterback plays a very, very important part of NFL teams winning games. But at the end of the day, when you look at the team, I like to lay my hat on the team. I just feel as though the Arizona Cardinals are a way better team at this point in the season than the Seattle Seahawks. So that was really why I stuck with the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, I think we picked. Seattle might have still been getting points at that point. I think they may have had been plus 1.5. I'm like, come on, man. Russ at home, a couple points. I know he stunk it up last week, but you can't come in here and lose to Colt McCoy at home. And I said, if Seattle did lose this game, it's going to be the beginning of the end for this Russ Seahawks relationship. And I'm going to definitely stand on that now. If he was ready to leave after last season and the record they had last season, he's definitely going to have to get up out of there.
But
after this one?
What's the problem over there? I mean, you got some weapons on the outside, Chris Carson, on IR with a neck injury.
Mm-hmm.
You got some pieces on defense. Like what is it?
They got pieces. Haven't been playing well on defense for a while though. Defense is because when they were dominant, that's what they hung their hat on. Defense, obviously, Russ been a good quarterback, but at LOB and even a couple years after that. So I don't know what the problem is. O-line, Russ not being the same guy. So I can't say it's all on just everybody but Russ. It's part of him too. So because before he got hurt, they weren't living up to expectations. So we're gonna see, but he definitely gonna try. I hope.
I mean, but he was talking a lot. You know, it was the rumors when he wanted to get out, but then he came out like, nah, I'm here. You know, I know, Russ, man, he 19 hours of treatment, and
he had to do that. He had to say that. We know that shit wasn't over with though. But before the season started, hey, me and Pete, we're on the best terms. We've been in a while. That was all bullshit for the season, which is the right thing to do as a quarterback, head coach before you're going into a season. But I think after this one, he's gonna be up out of there. That's just my opinion.
3-7.
That stank.
Cardinals looking good at 9-2, going into a bye week.
Looking great.
Yes.
And shout out to Chandler Jones too, man. I saw he's top 10 in sacks in the Seattle Stadium. I think it's called Lumen Stadium or something like that. Top 10 in sacks, and that's a crazy stat.
Oh, I got another shout out, right? I know we talked. I shouted him out when the Carolina Panthers were about to go into AZ. My guy Marcus Golden. So he got another sack yesterday that put him at 10. And a center hit in. So with that 10, he got $500K. I think maybe a week or two before that, he had hit one that got him another $500K. So if he gets 3 more, he'll get another center for a meal ticket. So hey, shout out to my guy Marcus Golden.
Hey,
you got 6 more games to get 3 sacks, man. Shout out to him, man. He's balling this year, man.
Love to see it. What else we got?
Shout out to Tan Jones too, man.
That's crazy. Top 10. He ain't even been in Arizona his whole career. That's the crazy part. You top 10 in Seattle Stadium?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Rocket.
This was a pick 'em, pretty much toss up game. I think we both had A-Rod and the Packers on the road against Minnesota, against
the hot Vikings.
Hey, I've been telling you about these Vikings, man. I've been telling you about these Vikings. I know you are what your record is, and I'm a firm believer in that as well. And they are 5-5, but this is not a team that you want to run up. You want to run up on any Sunday. This offense, Kurt's been playing well this year.
Hey,
these receivers.
I think he got 21 tugs and 2 picks. 2 interceptions.
Season.
Ball.
Ball.
If their record was a little better than 5-5, he'll be in your MVP race right now.
If they were 7-3, he'll be in my MVP race.
No question.
Yeah, for sure. And this is why I've been saying, like, watching him, like, hey, like, what is it that this team can't get over the hump? They got over the hump yesterday, though, 34-31, end up winning that game, this is one of the better games that I thought were on yesterday.
Yeah.
A-Rod made some crazy throws. He played a great game too, but just too much at the end, man. So you see why I call him the hot Vikings now, though?
Nah, I still don't. But I see what but a lot of their losses though were overtime losses, 3 points. I think they had like 2 losses, like 3 points, 1 overtime. So again, it could be here and there.
I think all playoff teams.
Yeah, but Kirk Cousins, man, probably not getting talked about as much as he should right now. But he's balling right now, and if they can continue this streak, man, we'll see in the next couple of weeks.
That 21-2 ratio at this point in the season is crazy, and like you said, five losses. I think total 19 points in all the losses, and I know you are what your record says you are, but Hey man, you see this team walk to your building. This ain't no 5-5 football team. Damn that.
It's definitely a 5-5 football team.
This ain't no 5-5.
It's definitely a 5-5
You better not look at the
football
record.
team.
You
Hey,
better not look at the record, man. This was another game that was tough to pick going into it. Damn, we both on the road side of this one too?
yeah, man. Raiders are dead. Raiders are dead. And watch them come out next week and have a hell of a game.
And blow the doors off of somebody, man. That's just the NFL season this year. But yeah, 6-4 Bengals now. They won 32. After this game started, I felt great about my bet. Oh yeah, Raiders about to blow this shit out. But Bengals end up winning 32-13 on the road in Vegas, man. Third loss in a row. Derek Carr said, "Put it on him. Put it all on me, man. Put it on him." Two teams we talked about early on having some success. We keep going back to it. Could the Bengals handle success? Could the Raiders stay high? Obviously, it had a lot going on off the field, but man, you feel like the Bengals back? You know they're young. You feel like they're back? Or you feel like
they
more
played
Raiders
well.
just?
No, they played well. They played really good. Burrow, Chase, the run game was on one yesterday. I think they played really well. I do feel as though like the Raiders might be going down that road of being dead, but with the Bengals, man, want to see a little more. Want to see a little more. Want to see them put some games together. But before I say they're back, but they showed out yesterday.
Yeah, they definitely did. And it's another game where these teams are coming and just putting a beat down on the Raiders, man. Like even the Chiefs, they won a tough game this week again, but it wasn't even close when they played the Raiders. So after that start, man, to be sitting here 5-5 after week 11, got to be disappointing over there. Derek Carr taking ownership, which
I love it. It sounds good. I love it. It sounds good. That's what you want to hear from your leader. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, we got to get some marks in that W column.
That's a fact. That's a big fact, man. Let me check some more of these comments out, man. Oh man, let's talk about this Braun stuff real quick. Take a quick left turn, man, because I got this. I had actually dozed off a little bit during NFL Sunday yesterday. It got so ugly for you, boy. So let me take a little nap, wake up. Maybe shit might be different. Hey, man, you seen that LeBron stuff? Hey, I saw the video. I saw Isaiah afterwards. What was your thoughts on that whole sequence of events?
Fraud.
Who fraud?
Isaiah.
Oh,
now,
you don't think you...
Bruh, like, so fix your camera. You a little blurry on your camera.
Uh-oh.
So for me, you was upset. Braun hit you in the eye. I don't think it was intentional.
That was a cheap shot. I don't think he meant to like do it like that, but that was
I thought it was one of them things like you trying to get him off, hit him in the face. All right, cool. All right. But right then and there, nobody was around. You right there, y'all right there next to each other. If you wanted to get it going, you could have got it going right then and there. But obviously, had the time. I had some time to think about it. Had everybody in front of him, and then
it might have just been something. I don't know if you ever been in this situation before.
Go ahead, let me hear it.
Blood. That blood start leaking, or you start to feel it, to see it, or maybe hit your mouth.
Regardless,
that sometimes can kind of You can kind of click out. He looked like he blacked out. He looked like he blacked out.
He blacked out. He got loose and was running. And then it just seems like something like slowed him down. Like when he really could take off, he slowed down. Like he ain't. Nah.
So he ain't really want. I mean,
I don't think so.
I feel like I feel you, and I feel like once he felt that blood, or it was something about that blood, and it looked ugly, it looked bad. Like you said.
So tell me this, D-Buck. So somebody punch you in your face, right? Somebody punch you in your face. You gonna be like, all right, damn, like, all right, whatever. But
no, bro, it was like, oh, my bad, I ain't mean to do it. And I think, I don't know, it just looked like something clicked when he started when that blood start gushing, I don't know.
So that's what I'm saying to you. Like if you in your heart of hearts feel like somebody hit you in your face on some intentional or like they purposely did this. If somebody hits you in your face or rip, you going at them, right? You're not gonna wait to touch and feel and see blood or whatever the case. You're like, man, get out of here.
Yeah, so you think it was I sure hope it wasn't fake because he could very well be suspended for a while or off the team because it's one thing to get hit and do all that, but once you start running and just knocking cats over left and right, like you kind of take it somewhere else. Especially we a couple of days away from like the Malice in the Palace anniversary, so. I hope it was for sure. I hope it was for sure.
So Ron, Steve Jack, Jermaine O'Neal, them boys about that action. Like they was about that action. Like,
hey. So you said my man. Now I don't think he was fake. I think he blacked out. I think Isaiah blacked out, man. And
I done seen some cats black out.
How long you think LeBron will be suspended, or do you think he's going to be suspended at all?
I don't know. Because I think when you look at suspension, and I could be wrong, like when somebody gets suspended for that, it's like they show a track record.
So if that was Draymond,
he probably would have got some games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I could be wrong. LeBron might get 2 games, 3 games, or whatever the case may be. But
you think he should? I think he should get maybe one, 2. I think what's gonna make it worse is they're gonna have to suspend Isaiah, and who knows? And they got to suspend him a few games. So if you suspend LeBron for 1 or 2, and then you suspend Isaiah for 10 or 8, that's gonna look bad, I think. But
you said my man blacked out. He probably won't remember what happened.
Somebody put in the comments said that was some WWF shit.
Hey, cause look, bro. Hey,
there was Survivor Series.
Hold on. Oh, my man, Isaiah, he got to be about 6'9", right?
Brolic,
right? Work out every day. I ain't letting no trainer hold me back, Slim.
Bro, he was. That boy looked like he should have been a gunner.
Hey, I ain't letting no trainer hold me back if I'm blacking out and I'm trying to get at you for real.
They gave my man Russ a tech.
Oh, Russ, you see Russ through the thing.
Throwing this set up. Russ ain't want no smoke either, man. That should be funny, man. It looked bad. It did get to a point where it started looking bad. Obviously we're running around, but they saying that this is a turnaround moment for your Lakers because they came back and got a win against the bum ass Pistons.
Hey, now Keeper, exactly. He could have gave Bron that 2-piece for real if he wanted to. Bop, real quick. Bop.
I think he was accepting the apology at that point. I think.
Man.
I gotta watch it back.
That picture though, I was watching, looking at it this morning. The picture of Russ squaring up.
with the trainer around his waist.
Yeah.
That should be funny. I always go back and watch a bunch of angles though, see who was really about that action. It was a couple cats looked like they wanted, but they were smart. Especially if you're LeBron, you got to stay out the fray, man. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. But I wish we could show clips of that. I ain't trying to get banned again, though. Oh man, what else we got, man?
Oh, that was fun. That was a good laugh.
My man Isaiah, man. AB said he with the bullshit. Hey man, y'all don't forget to hit the mailbag. DB20 2AB41 at gmail.com. We had some live on there. Oh man, what you want to get to, bro?
Man, let's get to some more of these games, man.
Oh, we gotta get to our guys. Big win. We were somebody picked. This is one I was right about one of them. Shit.
You took the Colts?
against
you
the
took them
spread.
on the
Remember,
spread.
I was talking myself into taking the money line spread, great value this, and I said, nah, Bills gonna win a close one at home.
Yeah.
But Colts 6-5 now, went on the road and whooped that ass in Buffalo, 41-15. I said it would be somewhat of a revenge game. They came out of the gates firing and kept their foot on their necks. What was your takeaways from this one, man?
Man, I think the Colts they found their formula, man. Found their formula to win. Lean on JT. I think we've been saying that all year. Lean on JT. The defense played well, creating turnovers, and I love to see it. You know, we took the Bills. I took Bills across the board, money line and against the spread. I was like, man, I hope I'm wrong on this one. And if they can continue to show up and show out like they did yesterday, man, we might have something.
Yeah, we got a tough. I feel like we had a tough schedule all year, which we have. We'll have a tough finish as well. Tough schedule coming out of the gate. We dropped some games early, but man, we said it's the point of the season where people can start to get hot, start to separate themselves. Carson Wentz has been playing great. Obviously, Jonathan Taylor has been playing. I said yesterday, hey, it's time to put him in the MVP conversation. Just after touchdown 4, and probably 5 minutes later he scored again, but. What he's doing in the run game, man, even in the pass game, but what he's doing in the run game is he's in the record books in Indy, so you already know what that says.
He's volume.
With the backs.
Edwin James, that speaks volume. What type of work you putting in?
Yeah. So that's the
what
formula.
You think
run the damn ball. Play
what
defense.
What you think of their schedule? What they got left? They got the Bucks, the Texans, the Patriots, the Cardinals, the Raiders, and the Jags.
Like I said, it's brutal. Obviously, till you get the Raiders and Jags, but it's tough. But they just went on the road and beat this. I know Bills. You've been high on the Bills all year.
Number 1 defense.
Number 1, like a lot of Josh Allen was an MVP candidate.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So this was. They go up there after you perform, like you talked about earlier. Confidence in that locker room, the confidence that, hey, we can go into any building, anybody that come to us, we can get a win. So they got Brady at home. Rob will be going into the Ring of Honor. So that's their next game. I think they're up to that challenge.
Yeah, especially the last time we seen the Bucks.
Yeah. We'll see them again tonight.
Yeah.
Again tonight, Monday Night Football. So they will be coming off a short week too. Yes. So Colts get hot, man. The AFC wide open too. It's wide open.
And then even with that AFC South, with the Texans putting the whooping on the Titans yesterday,
bruh.
Shout out to Man Pod alum Tyrod.
Yeah, I had this one right too. I might have to go recheck this.
Traveled out to Tennessee, man, and put a whooping on them boys. Tannehill threw 4 picks.
4
of them things. Man.
So this game ended up being Texans 22 on the road. Got a win 22-13 over the Titans. This game was, I don't feel like this game was this close, honestly.
Nah, it wasn't.
But shout out to T2 and that defense. But Texans, man, they done lost to the Titans, they done lost to the Texans, the Jets. Who's the other loss?
I don't know.
They so confusing.
Hey, question from Van. How many I know he asking how long do we celebrate a win? How long you celebrate a win?
Shoot, really that night. Probably that night, you still feeling good about yourself that next day on, the Monday little adjustments, walk through, whatever. But then after that, shit, you on to the next one. Those weeks are quick. So I'll probably say that day and maybe that Monday.
Unless it's a Super Bowl, shit, we celebrating that junk for a good February, March, April, May, June. A good 6 months.
That's why it's called a Super Bowl hangover, huh?
Mm-hmm. No question.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this little break. I'll be right back.
Go ahead and take that break, man. Y'all put some questions in here, man. While my man go do what he do. Again, man, shout out to T2, man, out there balling. Said in the comments, boy, that boy thought he could fly all day. Van, appreciate you. Pepe from Mexico may take you away a bit from the sport of football, but what y'all think about Bud Crawford beating Showtime Porter? Man, I watched that fight, man, and that was a good fight. Obviously, Bud put Showtime Porter down in the 10th round. Showtime Porter stopped the fight. There was a lot of questions going in to this fight, where Bud, the fights that he had previously, people were saying that he hasn't fought anybody, but I think it kind of showed what type of fighter Bud Crawford is. Showtime Porter, he's a true fighter. He's gonna get in you. He's gonna give you that energy the entire fight. But he was able to figure him out, man, and he put him down twice. And then obviously Errol Spence, he was in the crowd, and I think that's the next fight that everybody wants to see. I'm not gonna say think. That's the next fight that everybody wants to see. And I think everybody's talking about who's the pound for pound best boxer in the world right now. You got to talk about Canelo. You got to talk about Bud. But Bud Crawford, man, shout out, man. It was a good fight to watch. Pepe, I don't think Showtime retires, man. One thing about him, he fights the best without any question, without any hesitation. He fights the best. He just went up against one of the best boxers in the game. So I don't think he retires. I think he still can go out there and beat some of your good fighters in that weight class. So I don't think he retires, but he just ran into a real one. I'm gonna do post players today. I will talk about Samuel Bruns. I'm a Baltimore fan. Do coach players today? I will talk about the ugly way the team. Not at all. Like them players weren't even born. Nah, like that's something the fans can argue about. And the players don't really care about that. Josh, you think the Saints still stand a chance to make the playoffs? Yeah, I think they still can make it. They got to turn that thing around, but I think they still can make it. They got a chance.
Saints let me down yesterday. Let me down.
Damn. Oh, Wasco ass. I missed that one. Announced his retirement after the fight. Damn, I missed that one.
Oh yeah, I missed that fight, man.
That was
boys
a
were
good
saying
one.
they threw the towel in though.
Yeah, his pops.
Felt like he should have.
I didn't think so, but his pop said something, and this was kind of like out of bounds for me. I thought, his pops was like he didn't think that his son prepared like he should have prepared leading up to the fight. I thought that was something that he should have probably kept.
Yeah, within the camp.
Within the camp, but he was like, "You want me to be honest?" He was like, "Sure, I stay across the street from my son. I eat breakfast with him every morning. He ain't prepared like I thought he was supposed to prepare." That was the honest truth. I know a lot of people don't like the honest truth, but it was a good fight, man.
Yeah, that's tough. Definitely don't want Pop saying that, especially if that's gonna be my last fight. Damn, don't something like that on the tube.
On the tube.
Oh man. What other games we gotta get to, man? That's all right. Yeah.
Hold on real quick. Nick Wiley he's like, man, what strain you got?
Hey, chill, Nick. You the fans, man. Yeah. Washington football team went on the road. Got a win against Carolina Panthers yesterday. 4-6 Washington football team. Panthers fall below 500. Electric return for Cam, though, man, from the entrance. Him scoring, making plays, man. I know you went with Carolina on this one.
Went man. My heart, went with my mind.
I got football team on this one. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6.
Yeah.
Takeaways in this game, man.
Sure. I like what the Washington football team they've been doing. Beat a real good Bucks team last week.
Mm-hmm.
Going on the road, taking that show on the road. You know, I knew the atmosphere was gonna be electric in there. Bank of America
It's
Stadium.
crazy.
And they was able to get the win. Like I said, I got a text last night. And said, "Come on, man, just from a coach. Come on, man, you fell victim to the Cam Feel Good story." I said, I did.
You did.
I did. But like I
I
said,
wanted to too.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, from even when I saw the intros, I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have bet against this, man. But it was a lot of energy, a lot of momentum. But you know, at this point in the season, this is his first start, so I just didn't expect him to be able to go in there. But he performed even better than I thought he would, though. So I think the future looks bright for the Panthers the rest of this year. I think they'll win a majority of their games. They got a tough schedule here on out too, but for him to start like that for his first week 11, this is his first start. I feel good about the Panthers going forward. I just thought yesterday, Washington football team's going to do enough, especially coming off that big win over the Bucks to get the win.
Yeah.
And they did. But still love to see that for Cam and the Panthers, man. It just felt right.
No question. Hey, so speaking on the Washington football team, right? We just talked about the 2 big wins in a row. I think they have 4-6. They got 7 games left, and I think 5 out of those 7 are divisional games for Washington football team.
Mm-hmm.
The Dallas Cowboys are 7-3 right now.
Yep.
Do you think? Well, sure. You still got Philadelphia Eagles too. They put some dubs. You think Washington football team can make a push here down the stretch?
Nah, I wouldn't go that far. I don't think so. Especially, you lost Chase for the year, which is going to he's a difference maker. So I don't. No. I think Philly. I got more faith in Philly, honestly. Well, how they playing on defense, how Slade been playing, Fletcher Cox, not Justin. Jalen Hurts getting better every week. I think Heineke is good too. But if you told me if you asked me who's the second best quarterback in that division, I'm gonna say Jalen Hurts every day of the week. So we're gonna see tonight. Daniel Jones will be on the tube tonight, so we're gonna see. But I'm taking Hurts every day of the week. So I don't think they can make a push.
Okay.
That's me personally. They're tough out though. It's another team that they show up in your building or you go into theirs. That's a tough out. That's gonna be 60 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about this game.
Nah, not yet. When I keep at
5-5 New Orleans Saints went on the road to Philly. Got whooped up on. I don't think this game was this close either.
It was not.
The 5-6 Eagles now put up 40 on the Saints. I didn't see this game being this high scoring, but I remember picking this game right last year. I took Jalen Hurts as a rookie over the Saints team.
Man, D-Buck said it. Man said he took this. You say he took this game last year.
Last year, I remember taking this game. It might have been week 11 too. Took Jalen Hurts. I think it was like 12-point dogs or something. I don't know. And then I didn't take him this year. I took Trevor Siemian and the New Orleans Saints, and Nakeem and the Saints let me down, man.
Man, yeah, I took the Eagles in this one, man. Like you said, man, Hurts been balling, been improving week in and week out. You said it. There's big play Slade, man, been balling that defense, been very opportunistic. So again, confidence. Confident boys playing with confidence, playing with some swag, man, and that goes a long way. So got some boys that got paid. Got boys getting paid over there. So
that should have let me know bet on the Eagles. You paid 2 players. I think Goddard got paid, Maddox got paid.
Yeah.
You start looking around the locker. Oh shit, they giving that money.
Hey, they giving them money. They giving them money, y'all. He writing them checks.
I him ball. So I should. Damn it, that's a good bet right there. Slay, that pick six he had. I mean, it couldn't have come at a better time. I think they were up 10 at that point, right before the half. Simeon threw a comeback route to him. He beautiful break on it, took it to the crib, and the game was over. I felt like after that point, but Simeon, you fooled me. You fooled me. You're not, but Baker Mayfield in disguise. Who did you take in that one?
Who?
In this game right here, the 09-1 Detroit Lions went to Cleveland, got in a dog fight with the 6-5 Browns.
I took the Browns in this one. I didn't see much of this game. Seeing it was close.
Much.
But I ain't got too much to say about this one.
You ain't missed much, man. I took Baker and the Browns obviously to win and took them to cover too. I think it was 12.5. And
I don't know what you was thinking on that.
The Lions, the 09-1 Lions, had Tim Boyle was their starting quarterback.
Hey, look at here. I read something that said
Tim Boyle
threw for 1 touchdown and 13 interceptions
at UConn.
How the hell is he on an NFL roster, yo?
Hey, you know this better than I do. It's about who you know.
My God.
He knows somebody.
I seen that. I said, now see, this is the type of shit right here. Them boys at the HBCUs and everything out there balling. This man threw for 1 touchdown and 13 picks. And he started an NFL game. That's crazy. And no hate, Tip, like no hate, but hey, real is real. There's no way in hell you should be starting in the NFL game and you threw for 1 touchdown and 13 picks in college.
And that was just his first. What's crazy is I think that was his first year start. He got 3 more years to start after that. That was at UConn, and then he ended up, I think, going to Eastern Kentucky, I think. And
well, UConn got him out of there, so that only goes to show.
Hey, I'll let you know.
Oh man,
but shit, he damn near beat Baker Mayfield yesterday. So thoroughly, I mean, a win is a win, obviously, in this league.
1 touchdown and 13 interceptions.
That's unbelievable.
That shit stank.
How can you even get to that TD-INT ratio? Like after the first couple of weeks, you got all right, cuz you 1-8 right now.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
But yeah.
Whew.
This was another game you probably don't got much to say about, but
nah, I don't.
Dolphins went on the road. How your face just had a look, look of disgust on it. Dolphins went on the road, got a win 24-17 over the Jets. This game, man. Tua made some big plays though. Shout out Tua. Shout out my Dolphins. We got another win. 4-7. It's 3 wins in a row right now. So,
hey, Dolphins hot.
I ain't gonna say all that, but at least we respect. We couldn't lose to the damn Jets, especially with Flacco in number 19. Flacco, come on, you gotta. Is that the worst quarter? That gotta be the worst quarterback number.
Nah, it gotta be some meaning behind it.
I mean,
when you wearing numbers like that, it got to be like some type of meaning behind it. 19.
It's hard to have a stank number at quarterback. And that's stink. Who's been nice with 19? Like that we've seen, not like Johnny Unitas. I'm saying who's been nice with number 19 at quarterback?
Oh, at quarterback. Oh, I've never even.
I know Unitas was 19. Who was? Bernie.
I'm talking about while we was in playing. I don't think 19. That's like a receiver number.
I can't think of one. You gotta be missing somebody. Somebody had to be nice with the 1-9 on.
Joe Montana for the Chiefs.
Yeah, I wasn't really watching that like that.
Yeah, that no 19, dog. Like you got to think about it. All our quarterbacks are from like 1 to 12, like numbers 1 to 12,
and then 18.
Then 18. Yeah,
and I think is there another 18 besides Peyton who was like that?
Nah, y'all talking about Johnny. We talking about
we talking about recent, man.
Yeah, we seen. Ain't none of y'all seen no damn Johnny U play that's in this damn chat.
Not a one. Damn, 19. That's a stank one.
It got to be some meaning behind it, bro.
Next game. Didn't watch much of this one, but for some
you was actually thinking
reason,
about this game,
huh?
You was thinking about this game. You thought you was about to pick the Jags.
No, I picked the Jags to cover.
Or the cover.
I picked them to cover. Damn near picked them to win, but what was I thinking with a quarterback like this? With a quarterback like this, we talked about how good. Look at this, man. Last 4 weeks, just efficient. Look at him, Jimmy G, way up here at the top. But anyway,
yeah, he throwing screens. They letting their players go off.
That's what he did to beat Matt Stafford last week too, huh?
Yeah.
Just saying that NFC West quarterback situation conversation that's still TBD right now. Just want to let everybody out there know that's still. Huh?
Arizona still got the best quarterback situation right now.
He done missed the last 3, bro. You talking about Colt or you talking about
their room? Kyler Murray, you know what he do, and then Colt McCoy come in and do what he do. I'd say their room over everybody.
Okay, Colt is 2-1 right now, so hey, I ain't got too much pushback on that. But San Fran came out and handled business yesterday. Jags gonna jag. What else y'all got, man? Any other overreactions y'all got? Oh man,
please put them in the chat.
Yeah, we need some good ones, man. We need some good ones. I don't think we got to this. We talked about it a little bit earlier. Like, who is the MVP right now?
It's wide open, but I know you got.
I just want to know who you got.
Who I got? I'll go with JT right now. First running back to hit 1,000 yards. He stay on this run. Sure, I see him eclipsing about 1,800.
I mean, it don't look like he's slowing down. So that's your bet going forward. You got to punch a ticket going forward. You going Jonathan Taylor. Let me check.
I'm going with JT.
Let me see what the odds are right now.
I'm going with JT. Yeah, you going
with Herbert. Odds right now. According to FanDuel Sportsbook, Tom Brady plus 300, A-Rod plus 900, Mahomes, Jonathan Taylor is fourth, the first non-quarterback at plus 2,500. Cooper Kupp after him. Oh, no, I'm tripping. My fault. Josh Allen, Dak, Herbert plus 1,000, Stafford, Kyler, Lamar Jackson, then Jonathan Taylor at 25 plus 2,500.
It's gonna come down these next. I would say these next 5 weeks. It's gonna
Brady,
be critical.
Allen, Prescott, Rodgers, Stafford, Herbert, Mahomes, Kyler, Lamar. I'm going with Herbert.
I'll take Kyler over Herbert.
Kyler, I mean, come on, you missed three games. It's no sure thing. He back this week.
I think I bye week.
Oh, so he definitely back then.
Yeah. So
but yeah, he missed 3 games right now. Unless he come back and just go pick up where he left off.
Exactly. What he been doing all year.
But I'm going Herbert right now. Herbert, who y'all got? Let me see who. Yeah, I'm going Herbert right now. Got to. A-Rod don't have a chance. I know he up there, but he ain't got a chance to win. After that, after his fiasco.
Yeah.
NFL ain't letting that happen. Oh man. JT plus 2,500 though.
Shit, I might have to do that.
If they keep feeding them.
They got to, man. I told you, man, they found their formula.
They keep feeding them. Run the damn ball.
Hey, run the ball, man. And defense, because now your defense getting rested. You know, they going out there, they create turnover, they getting you the ball back.
Turning that ball over right now. All right, y'all don't have no good ones. Any game we miss, we talk about them all. Houston, Tennessee, Washington. And we got all of them, man.
Yes, sir.
We got all the games. Up tonight, we got New York Giants coming down to Tampa to face the 6-3 Bucks. Giants are 3-6. Bucks right now are 11-point favorites. Which way did you go on this one? I know we both.
Man,
Bucks,
I got the Bucks money line. I got the Giants against the spread.
I think we're on the same page. Bucks win, Giants cover. I don't know how confident I am with us being on the same page right now, actually.
Yeah,
but
I ain't confident either. But I think Danny Dimes plays well.
Is Saquon back yet?
I think he might be questionable. So I'm not sure if he plays tonight.
Hey Siri, is Saquon Barkley playing tonight? Oh, I don't know. Fuck you too then. Well, that's all, folks.
That's it.
I don't know what time it is. Over and holla at Pat. Oh, Vita Vea is out. I think Vita Vea is out with some. He's out for an extended period of time. It's gonna be a big hole they miss in that defense. Is this? I know Siri. I need to retire Siri. We ask one more time. Hey Siri, is Saquon Barkley playing tonight?
The Giants play the Buccaneers at 8:15 p.m.
Thanks a lot.
Man, Siri on her head.
Siri drunk too. All right, man. We out of here, man. Y'all go holler at Pat. Y'all know what time it is.
Peace.
See y'all Thursday.